All right. So everybody is muted. So I'm the only voice that will be recorded from now on today. And I will say namaste to you all. Very happy that you are here. And if you didn't bring a washcloth or a small towel. If you want, if you don't have it, you will deal with it. But I thought we would use it today for this video. All right, so we're sitting in our seated mountain pose. Feet are straight out, but toes are slightly pigeon-toed. Knees are straight out. Retract the chin, brace the abs, squeeze the glutes. Palms are up. Can be in a mudra, seal of energy, with the index fingers and thumbs touching. So just feel yourself sitting in the chair, rock back and forth, feel your sitting bones. And shoulders up to the ears, back and down. Upper arms are against the ribs. Brace the abs. And your chin is retracted. Just notice where your chin is over your sternum. Here's your sternum, breastbone. Close your eyes. Try to stop the fluttering that may be happening with your eyelids. And lips are gently closed, molars are apart. And start feeling between your molars with your tongue. So start at the back, right molar, go around, and then come back from the left. And relax your tongue, let it float in your mouth. And notice your sinuses. How are you feeling today? How are your sinuses today? And scan your body. How are your joints this morning? And let's take the left thumb, close off the left nostril, just inhale and exhale through the right nostril. And relax your hand. Just notice how that felt. Did it feel pretty open? Okay, we're going to check the other side. So, right thumb closing off the right nostril, inhale, exhale through the left. And relax. Just feel what you're feeling in your nostrils, in your sinuses. So we'll do alternate nostril breathing because maybe you noticed, I hope you are learning, of course, I'm hoping you're learning about yourself a little more through these classes. And maybe you noticed that one side was clearer. You were able to get more breath from one side than the other. But when you did the inhale, exhale through that nostril, you still were able to breathe. So let's take the left thumb to the left nostril, index finger we're going to use. So just have that pointing up. You're sitting up straight and tall, shoulders back and down. Inhale through the right nostril. Swivel your hand so the index finger closes off the right. Exhale through the left. Inhale through the left. Swivel. And we're going slowly. And exhale. Inhale through the right. Swivel. Exhale. Inhale. Swivel. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And let your hand go back to your thigh, palms up. Just feel what you're feeling. Should be kind of tingling in there. And maybe you got a little bit of a rush, especially from the side that is less used. And we do use one side more than the other. So this evens everything up. And I hope you're feeling pretty open in your inside skull. All right, so we'll take the right hand to the belly, right thumb to the belly button, left hand to the sternum, and warm both areas up. So you're massaging the belly and the sternum, get a little warm, not too much, too hot these days. And just feel your fingers. Feel that you are giving yourself some compassion. And we'll inhale deeply and fully into the right hand. And exhale, 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 exhale. Inhale again, deeply and fully. Into the belly, into the bottom of the lungs. Exhale. And one more time, big inhale into your right hand, into the belly. Feel the belly expand. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, big blow. And wiggle, wiggle, shimmy, shimmy, stamp out a little bit. Very nice. All right, so your feet can be where they're comfortable. We're push down the big toes, pinkies, 3 toe pads in the middle. Feel the heel. Go back and forth, feel your entire foot. So the rectangle that's each foot. Feel your whole foot is working. You're not lifting any part of your foot, but you're feeling the outside, you're feeling the inside, heels, toes. Okay, just feel that. And relax the foot. Now push the feet into the floor and feel what happened to your quads. They got tighter. And then relax. All right, so, and we are slightly pigeon-toed, which encourages the inside of the thigh muscles to work a little harder. All right, we're going to do cat and cow in the chair. So, first thing is, and the upper arms are against the ribs, the palms are down on the quads. And we're exhaling, so belly is a little bit extended. And then exhale as you pull your belly in, really bracing those abs, exhaling, exhaling. And then cow again. So the belly comes out, picture a cow in the fields, and your chin is up. And then shoulders come up to the ears, chin goes down. Angry cat, think of a Halloween cat. And then come up again. Big inhale. Shoulders are back, chest is open, chin is up. And then exhale again, shoulders up, chin back. You can blow. All right, we're going to continue doing that, but we're going to do what I call tricky coordination. So the arms are at the sides, palms are toward the body. Just relax the arms, shoulders are back and down. And we're going to exhale. I'm sorry, we're going to inhale as a cow. So belly goes out, the arms come up. Keep the arms up, go into cat. So this is a pelvic tilt. Cow again, arms come down, big inhale. And exhale, cat. Again, arms up with the cow. Arms stay, but we go into a cat. Cow, arms come down. And cat again. So we're going to do it 2 more times. Arms up with cow. Stay, but we go into cat. Cow again, arms come down. And exhale for cat. Sorry. And we'll do it again on your own. And one more time on your own. Okay, stamp out. I'm sorry, I have to get a drink of water. My throat is dry. All right. Okay, so we're going to pick up the towel, or if you have a small towel or a washcloth, it's great. And we're going to do the lymph. I keep reading, so many places. I'm reading about lymph drainage and how important the lymph nodes are. We really have to think about the lymph nodes. Okay, so you can kind of roll up your towel and your washcloth, like I have it kind of in a, rolled up or in my fist. And we're going to go do what we've done before, but with the towel, with the washcloth. So when you finish a shower, when you're in the shower with a washcloth, you could do some of this. When you come out of the shower and you're drying with your towel, you could do some more. It's very nice to do it with the towel. So that's why I asked you to bring one. So we're going to start, and I have it in my left hand. I'm going to use the fingers of my right down, as we've done many times already, down the neck, in the front, to the clavicles. So you can do about 4, and then a little farther back, kind of behind the earlobes, down the neck there. It feels very nice with the washcloth. And just rest. And we'll start to rub the area above the clavicles. And you can change hands and go below the clavicles. I did about 8. And so now I have it in my right hand. We're gonna go on the belly. So brace your belly, squeeze the glutes, retract your chin. And you can go up on the right side, down on the left, the way your intestines go. And of course, if you have a little tenderness, just spend a little time over there, trying to push out the little gas bubbles that might be there. Okay? Just rest. Okay, so I have the washcloth in my right hand. I'm going to go under my left armpit. And you're especially, think about the part of your armpit that is closer, the half that's closer to your chest. Okay, so that's where you're really massaging, stimulating those lymph nodes. Okay, rest. And maybe your hand's getting tired from holding the washcloth. So we're doing some work for the fingers, the hands as well. Okay, so switch the washcloth to the other hand, come under your right armpit, close your eyes, squeeze the glutes. And you can go 3 circles in one direction, 3 in the other if you like to do that, or just massage any way that feels good over there. And rest. Wiggle, wiggle the fingers. Maybe smile. Okay, so now I have the washcloth back in my left hand, doesn't matter. We're gonna go up from the groin, all the way up where the legs meet the torso. Do that 4 times this way, and always up, always toward the heart. Then switch, so that, and I'm using the back of my hands, the pinky side of my palm, okay, to go up. That's pretty strong. Brace the abs. Feel what you're feeling. Okay, rest. Okay, so the washcloth is in your right hand. We're going to go kind of wrap it around your hand, your arm, and we're going to go up, squeezing a little bit up to the armpit, back to the wrist, up again. And right now you're sloughing off dead skin, by the way. And we'll do 4 up. Okay, always from the wrist up to the shoulder, and rest. And go to the other side. So you might have a watch. But be careful of everything. So if you were wet from your shower, you're drying yourself off. Okay, so we're going to go to your right leg, to the ankle. I'm going to open up the washcloth so I get a little wider area. And of course we have pants on. But we always go up from the ankle. Try to go for the 4 different areas. And you can use, the correct hands. And just feel your body, so always up. And then your left, so up. 4 times. Think north, south, east, west. Always up. and rest. Okay, so we're going to do feet, which we haven't thought of the lymph nodes in the feet, or I haven't discussed it with you. So right now I have the washcloth in the right hand. I'm going to lift up the left foot and put it on. Now this, of course, may be difficult for some people, but see how, and you could bend down as well, okay? I'll do it both ways. So I have my left foot is on my right thigh, and start to massage the top of the foot. So you're really putting some pressure around the kind of outside the big toe half of the top of your foot. Okay. And rest. And of course, you could do it this way. Try to brace your abs when you're leaning forward. So this feels very nice also. It doesn't, I don't think it matters if you lift your foot up. But I'm going to lift the other foot up with the washcloth. Feel what you're feeling. It's almost like maybe you never felt that before. That's how I feel. And then rest. And then forward, do it again with the foot on the floor. And let's just put the washcloth down for a minute. Just close your eyes, feel your body. Hopefully you're tingling a little bit. Maybe your feet are. All right, let's pick up the towel again, roll it. So really make a roll. And we're going to put it under your left foot. So it's under the left foot, and move your foot around. I'm kind of moving my leg, my foot. So the arch is getting massaged. The sole of the foot is getting a massage. And we'll come up on our stiletto heels. And then just feel what you're feeling and how it feels. Okay, rest. Push it over to the other foot. Start to massage there. Okay. And of course, you're listening to your inner teacher. If some of these things are not good for you today, right now, you don't do them. This feels very good to me today. And up on your stiletto heels. Okay, so one more thing we're going to do with the feet. Still on your right foot, if you're on the side I am. See if you can push down your toenails and push your toes down. So people have a lot of trouble with this. See if you can do that. And it hurts a little bit, actually. And then wiggle, wiggle. Maybe come up on the stiletto heels again. Try it one more time. So my bunion bone is really pushing forward. And then rest. Go back to the first foot. Up on the stiletto heels. And then push down on so you're curling your toes down. And your bunion bone is going forward. And then rest. Come up on the stiletto heels again one more time. So you're pushing down the top of your toes. You might never have done this in your whole life before. Some of my other students said that. All right. So now hold your towel, washcloth, just relax with it for a minute. We're gonna do a few more things and then we'll be done with it. So make your towel long, like just a little bit longer, like a bandana almost. And we have it in front of the chest. Bring your feet back. Toes are still pointing forward, knees are still pointing forward. Brace the abs, retract the chin, squeeze the glutes, and let's bring it over, everything over. So you're stretching your shoulder. Be careful, be cautious, and then come back with the inhale. Exhale to the other side. Back. 2 more times. Exhale when you work. Inhale when you rest or come back to neutral. And okay. Wiggle your fingers, shake your wrists. So let's take the right wrist with the left hand and flop it around. Okay? Dead fish in your hand. You're going to fling it across the room. And then rest. Other side. So left wrist. Shake. And fling it over there. Rest. All right. Last thing we're going to do. Second to last thing we're going to do with the washcloth. So you've made it kind of long, right? So we're going to do the one-horned cow. We haven't done this in a long time. And we've done it with straps. We've done it before, but we haven't done it for a while. Okay, so I'm holding the end with my right hand. I'm going to bring the washcloth behind me, and my hand is behind my skull, okay? And my chin is still braced. My chin is not on my chest, and the elbow is pointing toward the ceiling as much as you can. So if you're like this, that's fine, but see if you can get and use your head as a brace. So here we are. I'm trying to squeeze my glutes, brace my abs, and now bring the other hand to the other end of the washcloth. So here you are in a very classic pose called one-horned cow. And you can go up and down a little bit, washing your back or drying your back, whatever you want to call it. If your elbow is forward, it's harder. If you can get your elbow up and kind of pull on the washcloth, that's great. Okay, relax. And of course, people with shoulder issues, be cautious. This is a lot of work. Okay, put the washcloth in the other hand. Bring it to the back. Lift up your elbow as high as you can, pointing to the ceiling as best you can. Bounce on the knees, keep the knees soft. And of course, you're sitting. I'm standing, but you're sitting. And grab the washcloth if you can. Start to go up and down. Trying to keep your head braced. Elbow up. Just feel that nice, wonderful stretch. And if you can, You can go a little farther back with the elbow, but be cautious, and then release. All righty. So, just feel your body. I hope it's cool enough in your room where you are. All right, we're going to hold the ends of the washcloth, and we're going to go up and down from the seat. So, brace your abs, bring the feet back. Feet are under the thighs. Just rock back and forth. Feel your toes are as long as they can be. You're feeling those toe pads. You're feeling your sitting bones. And we're going to come up with a little momentum and then down, if you can. And up, inhale, and exhale down. Again, up, and down, and up, and stay. And let your arms come around. Drop the washcloth. We're finished with the washcloth for today. And just bounce a little bit. Feel your knees are soft. And we're going to come against the wall, of course, if you have a wall, or freestanding. Alrighty, so we are 4 inches in front of the wall with the heels. Knees are soft, bounce, you can feel, and you can put your pelvic girdle against the wall, put your wing bones against the wall, elbows against the wall, palms are forward. Okay? Notice where your head is. And of course, we want you've heard me say this many, many times, chin is parallel to the floor. So pointing your chin up to the ceiling to touch your head to the wall is not our goal. The goal is to retract the chin and have the head, the middle of the skull against the wall. So if you're more like this, that's okay. Notice where you are. And we will have, so you're in your best standing mountain pose at the moment, today, right now. Feel your body. Knees are soft, elbows are soft, braced abs, squeezed glutes, and chin is back. Eyes are closed gently. Breathe. 2 more full breaths. And shake a little bit, bounce a little bit. We will open up into our big X. So, what I hope you are doing sometimes during the week, go to your bed, do this big X pose, and we're going to relax the arms, relax the legs, take a nice big breath, and really extend. So you're going to 10 o'clock, 2 o'clock, legs when you're on the bed, they can really move to whatever it is, 7 and 5. And then relax. So everything is soft. Take a breath. And exhale again. Chin is close to the chest. your spine is as straight as it can be right now. Notice where your shoulder blades are. And relax. We'll do this one more time. Take a breath and blow. Check your toes. Are they as flat as they can be? The balls of your feet against the floor, heels against the floor, and rest. Very nice. All righty. So, just kind of shake out. Maybe you're sweating. I am. All right, let me see what I forgot here. All right. So we're going to do tree, and then we're going to walk around the chair. So here we are. You can use the wall if you like, or just know that it's there. So I'm going to come over here so you can see my profile. Everything is facing forwards. Toes are slightly pigeon-toed. Brace the abs, squeeze the glutes, chin is retracted, and I can feel the wall. Okay? So you can have your pelvic girdle against the wall, which is fine, but be as straight and tall as you can be. In fact, try to get if your pelvis is against the wall, have your elbows against the wall. So we're going to lean slightly I'm leaning on my right, and we'll come into kickstand first. So kickstand is with the toes down, heel is against the shin bone, and see how stable you are in this pose. So shoulders are back and down, brace, squeeze, retract. How wobbly are you? Try to find a place to stare at your visual point and your drishti. Just notice if you're wobbling. I am. Okay, put the foot down. Shake out. And we're going to do a little bit of an eye trick to see if it makes us more stable. So your chin is parallel to the floor, palms are forward, knees are soft, brace, etc. Head is straight. With the eyes, look to the left, center, look to the right, center, left again, center, right again, center. Okay, blink the eyes, close the eyes for a moment. And we're going to retest. So same leg, not the other leg. And you can use your wall. I'm just going to have my fingers against the wall. I'm going to come into kickstand again. Same leg as the kickstand, same foot. And come forward and just notice for yourself, are you a little less wobbly? I don't think I am actually right now. Okay. Shake out. Let's come on the toes and then come on the backs of the toes a little bit. Okay. We'll go to the other leg. So your weight is now on the other leg. So it would be your right if you're looking at me, and my left foot is against, my left heel is against the right shin. Okay? Standing up straight and tall. I'm looking at my point, my focal point. Does help. And rest. Shake out, wiggle the toes. the fingers and hands. Okay, we'll do the eye thing again. So this is for your brain, the optic nerve working with the brain. So we're looking to the left, center, right, center, left, and right. Blink your eyes, lubricate them a little. And we'll come back into that tree pose with the kickstand foot. So your knees are both soft, palms are forward. Find your drishti and see how you do now after that little bit of encouragement from your optic nerve to your brain. Okay, so we'll shake out a little bit. And we're going to take the chair to the chair so you can walk around the chair. Okay, if you want to, you can use your fingers on the chair or not. Heel, ball, toe, lift, heel, ball, toe, 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 heel, ball, toe. To the front of the chair. Take a breath and find the chair seat and come down. And notice if you are dizzy, don't do any more, but notice that walking around the chair kind of made you a little dizzy. If not, we'll go the other way now. Okay, so hands are on the quads, feet are under your thighs, brace, squeeze, take a breath, come forward with the head, come up, and see if you can, if you want to try without touching the chair. So we're going, if you went clockwise, now we're going counterclockwise. Heel, ball, toe, lift, heel, ball, toe, 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 in front of the chair. Take a breath, balance pole, come down, find the chair, and just notice how you're feeling. All right, so I'm going to put my chair back very close to the wall, not actually touching the furniture because it makes noise, but very good to have your chair against a heavy piece of furniture so that if you push back, you don't land on your back, you don't fall. Okay. All right. So close your eyes. Feel your body. How are you feeling? Okay. So it's time to clean our brains. We haven't done that for a while. So with your left hand, start at your forehead, and with a sound, that's the zipper. You're unzipping your skull. So take out your brains, put them in your lap, or you can hold them and put your legs together a little bit more. And we're going to start, pretend we have the washcloth. You don't need to actually pick it up. We're going to start to clean your brain, all the fissures, up and down, back and forth, left to right, front to back. And we're going to start to laugh. So this is laughter yoga. So as you're doing it, start to force yourself to laugh. We're gonna fake it till we make it. So, and relax. Just feel if you're feeling your chest working. Because when you laugh, and this is scientifically proven and used at the Mayo Clinic and a lot of hospitals and clinics, that when you force laughing and your body doesn't know if you're really laughing or if you're forcing it, your lungs get a lot of work. Very good for our lungs, everybody. All righty, so now reach over and get your mental floss. Take a nice big piece and start to go back and forth as we laugh. Okay? Throw away your mental floss or save it for tomorrow. I'm going to take the brains, put them back in the head. Take your other hand and from your neck, zip up your skull. Just feel your body for a few seconds. And now we're going to go. We're going to clap. We're going to go 1, 2, ha, ha, ha. 1, 2, ha, ha, ha. 1, 2, ha, ha, ha. And rest. All right. One more thing we're going to do for this. Arms are down at the sides. We're going to come forward. We're going to go, ah. And then we're going to go, yeah. And one more time. Let's go, oh. All right, close your eyes, feel your body. Possibly your sinuses have opened up a little bit from that too, and from everything else we did today. So we're going to do cooling breath. Since it's going to be so hot, we haven't done this for a while either. So your knees are facing forward, toes are slightly pigeon-toed. Less pressure on your knees. If you're seeing your toes beyond your knees, you know that. And we're going to roll the tongue. Now, 25% of people are born unable to roll their tongue. So if you cannot roll your tongue, you're just going to bring the air over your tongue straight and then exhale the way we do. But I can roll my tongue, so I'm going to show you. And it's like you're breathing through a straw. So roll your tongues and inhale through over your tongue. You're sucking the air in. And then close your lips and exhale through your nose. And again, roll your tongue. Inhale through over your tongue. And exhale through your nose, lips closed. And one more time, and we'll slow it down now. And close the lips very gently. Close your eyes. Exhale. And feel the coolness. It probably does feel cool on your tongue. And start to scan your body. How are you feeling? Relax the face. Jaws are relaxed, eyelids. And you'll have about a minute of relaxation. Enjoy. Tilt your chin to your chest, eyes are still closed. Bring your arms around. Gather up some of the ideas you got from this class or one idea. Bring your chin down to your chest. Rub your palms together, get some warmth. Cup your hands over your eyes, your closed eyes. Very gingerly open the eyes, see daylight through your fingers, spaces between your fingers, and then let your fingers go very lightly, not pushing the skin, just barely touching the skin of your face. And we'll have hands together at heart center. And first, as we do, continue to feel compassion for yourself, grateful to yourself for taking time to take this class and do other important exercising and eating and activities and thinking to try to keep your body healthy. As I say, we will say namaste to ourselves, to ourselves, and then to our fellow students. Thank Little Falls Village for sponsoring this class. And take a nice breath, and as I say, I hope you are feeling better when you leave than when you came. Namaste.